Good morning, students. Our today's topic is voice, that is active and passive voice. We will study the types of present tense here. Active voice, the format for active voices SVO, that is subject verb object. Passive voice, the format for passive voice goes as OVS, that is object verb subject. Now look at the rule. Subject plus verb plus object for the active voice, and for the passive voice is object plus dash. Here we will write the helping verb depending upon the tense we are using here. Third form of the verb followed by subject at the last. Now there are some questions. The first question is Rahul eats food, which is the active voice. Converting it into passive voice will be food is eaten by Rahul. The next question is my mother teaches me. So there is my mother teaches me. To find out the object, mother teaches whom? Mother teaches me. That is why I will be the object here. So I am taught by whom? I am taught by my mother. Next is he writes an application. What does he write? He writes an application. So this an application will become the object. Starting with an application in passive voice, an application is written by me. So students, after learning the structure, rule and the format, we will move to some types of present tense. So here are the types of present tense. Simple present tense. Simple present tense consists of two rules. One is according to active voice and other is from passive voice. Now, simple present tense active voice rule, affirmative case. It is subject plus first form of the verb plus S or ES plus object. We write S or ES with the main verb when the subject is third person singular. He, she, it, name of any person, name of any one person. So there we write S or ES with the main verb followed by subject. Now the passive voice for present simple present tense is object plus is, am, are plus third form of the verb plus by plus subject. This is the specific rule for changing active voice to passive voice of simple present tense. Now there is an example according to the rule. He drinks milk. So there he is the subject, which is third person singular. Drink is the main verb, and as you can see on the board, there is S with the main verb. It is because he is third person singular. He drinks milk. Now to change this active voice into passive voice according to the rule, object plus is, am, are plus third form of the verb plus by plus subject. It is quite necessary for us to find out the object in the sentence. He drinks milk. What does he drink? He drinks milk. So therefore milk will be considered as the object. So let us write milk first. Milk. We have written the object here, milk, is and are. What are we supposed to apply? Is it is, am or are? You can see milk is a uncountable thing. It is an uncountable thing, milk. So there we will write is. Milk is third form of the verb drink. It is ink, ank, unk. You can see here it is ink, ank and unk. Drink, drank, drunk. The third form of the verb is drunk. Milk is drunk by whom? It is by him. Milk is drunk by him. This way we change the active voice of simple present tense affirmative case into passive voice by following certain rules like this. Now moving to the next type of simple present tense is present continuous tense. As you can see, Continuous refers to something which is going, which is happening. Now, the easiest way to find out whether a sentence is written in continuous tense or not, just look at the verb. If it is consisting ing with it, so it is a continuous tense. We can go through the rule of present continuous tense. It is subject plus is mr because it is present. So present consists of is mr. If it would be past, so it would be was and were. Subject plus is mr plus first form of the verb plus ing. This ing refers to continuous tense. Now, subject plus is mr plus first form of the verb plus ing plus object. This is the active voice rule of present continuous tense. Now, to convert it into passive voice, the rule goes as object plus is mr. Object is taken at the first. Object plus is mr plus being. This is the most important thing to write down in the passive voice. Object plus is mr plus being plus third form of the verb plus by the subject. Now, changing the same sentence into present continuous tense. So the sentence for present continuous tense is he is drinking milk. You can see here, he is third person singular. We have applied is. Now, drink is the main verb which is consisting ing with it to reflect that it belongs to present continuous tense. So he is drinking milk. Now, to change it into passive voice, milk is taken first because he is drinking milk. Milk is the object. So milk is. Now the very utmost important thing which I have told you to write down after is this is being, B-E-I-N-G, because the tense does not change. Tense remains the same. So milk is being. Third form of the verb, as I have told you earlier, it is UNK, D-R-U-N-K, drunk. Milk is being drunk by him. Now, moving to the next type of present tense, it is present perfect tense. So, the active voice affirmative rule is subject plus has have plus third form of the verb plus object. This is the active voice rule for present perfect tense. Subject plus has have plus third form of the verb plus object. Now to change it into passive voice, the rule goes as object is taken first, we know. Object plus has have because the tense does not get changed. So object plus has have plus been followed by third form of the verb plus by plus subject. Students, you might have noticed one thing, that while converting active voice to passive voice, in every passive voice rule we are using third form of the verb, which is the past participle form of the verb. Is very important to mention. Object plus has have plus be plus third form of the verb plus by plus subject. Now to continue the same sentence, as you can see here, the sentence is he has drunk milk. Now we have written has because the subject is third person singular. If the subject would be first person, second person or third person plural, we might have written have, H-A-V-E over here. So he has drunk what? He has drunk milk. So milk is taken first to convert it into passive voice. So milk So we have changed the sentence into passive voice. You can see here, milk has been drunk according to the rule. Recall the rule again. It is object plus has have plus been plus third form of the verb. You can see here, object is milk, has been third form of the verb drunk by him. Milk has been drunk by him. Now, moving to the next type of present tense, it is present perfect continuous tense. The rule for active voice affirmative case of present perfect continuous tense is subject plus has have plus been plus first form of the verb plus ing then object. The very simple rule for active voices, subject plus has have reflects that it belongs to perfect category. As you can see in the earlier tense, present perfect tense to perfect. Here the perfect word carries has, have or had. If it is present, so has, have. If it is past, then had. Now, present perfect continuous tense, present perfect, that means has, have, continuous too. So, being first form of the verb ing. You can see here it is ing. Perfect has, have, continuous ing. Perfect continuous tense. The active voice rule is subject plus has, have plus been plus first form of the verb plus ing, last is object. Now, to change it into passive voice, guys, you need to understand that there is no passive voice of this type of sentence is formed. No passive voice is possible for this type of present tense, especially present perfect continuous tense. So students, here goes the complete explanation of active and passive voice. So this is all about active and passive voice. If it is possible, we'll meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.